What's up nerds, I'm Renegade Characters, but you can call me whatever you want. Welcome back to Dragon Quest Monsters Joker 2. I don't know why I always have to think about how this game is called. Anyway, we're back. And, ooh, where are we? Oh yeah. We find an item. Right in front of us, Moonwood Bulb. Can we go down here? No, we cannot. We can only get here from the other side, something like that. I don't know. Too bad. But there is a cave entrance that has our name on it. And by that I mean it's a cave entrance where a worm is in it. I don't know why that has our name on it, but we need to go there, and through that we can go to the other side, I think. Tactics, you don't use magic. Once again, I want him to only use magic when I say he should use magic. Because he is my healer, and if my healer doesn't have MP, then why do I have a healer? Anyway, right? Alright. They're all level 5, which is great. Sorry. Sound a bit strange right now. Doesn't really matter. And we're gonna attack some slimes. Yeah, see? 2 different kinds of monsters. Isn't that great? Spooky can attack this one, as well as Earl and Narp? How do you call him? Narp. Narp attacks, oh wow, the Draki. Narp just one-shots pretty much anything right now. Level 6, great. Do we get more? No. But I don't think it was every 5 levels that we get. Oops. I don't think it was every 5 level that we get skill points. I think it's after level 5 every 2 or 3 levels. But once again, I can be wrong about that. Can just be every 5 levels, which would kind of make sense. Oh, here is the monster from before, and I really want that. We're gonna just start a swarm troop, scout the swarm troop. They are so strange, like interesting animation. 13, 23, and now come on, 30 plus 44. I mean, that's decent. We get it? Successful, nice. Please name this swarm troop. We're gonna name it. We're gonna name it Swizz. That looks really stupid, but I'm gonna name it Swizz. By the way, look at that. Level 1 with 17 attack. Wow, he's at 40. 21, 21, 14, 18. They're all way higher level, but 17 attack. That's pretty nice. I think Spooky, like in this game, Spooky may be our starter, but that doesn't really matter. Like, first, I shouldn't say it like that much, but first chance I get, I will fuse Spooky or breed Spooky with another monster, and then we're rid of it. It's like in this game, you don't get as attached to your monsters as you get in other games. Wow, 24. That was a lot. Throw attacks. And yes, the swarm troops attack multiple times, but way weaker every time than normal monsters. Like, yeah, they attack, I think, 8 times, but every time they only do 1 damage. So all in all, they do only 8 damage. Instead of attacking 8 times with 8 damage every time. That would be OP as fuck if they did. Or we're gonna get some more small pebbles or pretty pebble or whatever. No, bronze bit. Is that just for selling, or do we actually need that for something? Should be worth a few gold coins, yeah, so it's just to... Oh, there's the worm down there. It's just to sell, as we know from pretty much every RPG ever. Oh, Lips. I hate that monster, like seriously do not like it. But I will scout it anyway. won't take it with me. I will put it right into the bank if I get it. If I don't, then I'm gonna kill it. But I really hate that design. It's so ugly. But I scouted it successfully. I'm gonna name it Mort. And it's a male, once again. Like I said, it's easier to find males than females in this game. So if you find a female, or even better, a neutral one, take good care of it. Because otherwise you get a ton of male monsters and can't do shit with them except training them as they are. But you cannot breed them because it's only males. Look, can you see? Wait, what's this? Look, can you see? Giant worm has fallen fast asleep. Just have to get down there and investigate. But how? There's a path that leads down there. It must lie up ahead. Sure. And it's 2 swarm troops. By the way, our Narp used 1 magic attack before and is now on 1 MP. So he really isn't... He has strong magic attack, but he doesn't really have the reserve, the MP, to actually use it often. Which kinda sucks. Substitutes leveled up. I think it tells us if a substitute is a level that gives it skill points. Right? Yes. So Hive leveled up, I think. Brad leveled up, so yeah. We got it with us, and the more XP we get from monsters from now on, the more XP, of course, they're gonna get. Because even if it's just a small percentage of a lot is still not bad. But yeah, I actually had that when playing this game before, that I bred around some monsters and just ran out of options. Because if you breed a monster, then the result monster can be male, female or neutral. I don't think you know beforehand. I'm not sure. Not sure if it shows you before. But then you fuse it or you breed it and you're like, yeah, nice, I could breed this even more, but it's male and yeah. That's a big problem in this game. There are some, I think, is there an item or anything that there is some way, something you can activate to find or have a higher chance of finding females, but it's like, yeah, it's other than that you just run around, scout as many monsters as you can, because I think you do not know if they're male or female before scouting, so it's just luck, RNG. And by the way, our Narp needs less EXP to level up than the rest, so even though he was like 2 levels behind at first, he is now the same level plus... Are you too high up? Okay. Same level plus even a bit further in the XP bar, which is great. Alright, now we're gonna give orders, because I think he should be able to kill one alone. Like, this is what I pretty much always do. Yeah, nice. In this game, because if I just let them fight, they will attack. They all will attack the same target. And if like the first monster attacks and takes 90% of the target's life, and the next monster attacks and would deal like 100% damage, then that's just overkill, because the third one, in this case Earl, attacks. Oops. Earl attacks and will deal only like 30 to 40%. So if Earl and Spooky attack the same target, they most likely kill it, and Narp attacking one target by himself most likely kills the target. So it makes the fights go faster. Tactics and stuff. Tactics is important in games. Okay, where are we now? Oh, we're here. So, yeah. This, even though we have a minimap, I always have problems with finding my way around here. Because it's just so strange, it's just so, ugh. But anyway, I think there are quite a few items up here. Oh, is that what I think it is? Yes, it's a metal slime. We want to fight the metal slime. We don't want to scout it, because that's impossible. But you want to attack the metal slime. You want to attack the metal slime, and you want to attack the metal slime, and I want to throw an item. A pretty pebble on the metal slime. Because a pretty pebble deals, I think, 1 to 2 attack damage. And the reason why I want to kill the metal slime is A, they normally flee pretty much right away. It could be that when I press fight, it will flee because it attacks first. Or if I'm lucky and all of my guys attack first, it might still not be enough and he might flee as well, because I think metal slimes only have 2 or 3 HP. But they have such high defenses or special abilities, I don't know why. They take either no damage or just 1 damage from each attack. And the weaker your monsters, the higher the chance of dealing no damage. But when we kill it... Okay, it attacks, that's great. See, we miss. If we are able... We miss again. If we're able to kill it, we get a shit ton of XP. Attack. Freeze, let's see if that helps. And I think that was my only pebble, yes. Should fight and hope for the best. Nope, flat. See, that's a problem. And that's why whenever you see one of them, you better try and defeat it. If you have any moves that are priority, like quick attack in Pokemon, or in other Monster Dragon Quest games, it's mostly like Mercurial Thrust or some attacks like that. Something that has priority, use it. And I think there's even 1 or 2 attacks that are very useful against those metal slimes, but I think you get them later on. I think while those guys give like 7 XP together, a metal slime does like 30, 40. Could be wrong though, but I know it's quite a lot in comparison. So I should heal my guys. I'm just debating. Could heal them with items, of course. Ooh, another Seed of Life. Could heal them with items. I could also zoom back to the Albatross to just heal them without spending anything. But then I have to go back here and go the whole way, or most of the way. Because there is like my zoom ability that lets me go to places I've already been. There is another ability. Yes, I obtained 8 skill points. So level 5, then level 8, then something else. I'm gonna put all of them in here. Agility plus 5, maximum HP plus 10. Awesome. NARP is really useful. There's a skill that lets me jump from wherever I am to like a middle point in the area that I'm in right now. Can I... Nope, not the menu. Wait, if I use the mouse. Yes. So, we've been somewhere right here. This is the middle point. I think if I go here, if I'm able to go here, I think I'll get the ability right here. So when I would go back to the Albatross, oh, by the way, I can go back here and see if this is already activated again. But then again, I can't go up here. I just need to go back. Or, doesn't matter. If I went back to the Albatross and would come back here, I would start once again here. So I'll have to go all the way over here, which is not too far, but then through the cave and come out here. That would just take quite a while. So I'll rather see if I can go to the halfway point to get the ability, because afterwards it's way easier to actually go where I want to. I ran around him a few times right now because you do not want to show the monsters your back, because otherwise they get the first strike and you want to avoid that. If you attack, or if you get them from behind, you mostly get the first attack. And if you just go front to front, then it's just a normal fight. With, I think, a chance of either of you getting the first attack, but I don't think it's a very high chance. So I don't always try to go for the backsides to surprise them, but I try not to be surprised myself. Have I been up here? No, yes. Was that where I just was? Nope, it wasn't. Over there was where I just was. There is an item over there, there are just some drag keys, and I think they get a preemptive strike. Nope. They just have a chance of... Oh, I just thought the enemy attack. They have a chance of having the first strike. Okay. Bam, and gone. So I think I'll use Earl to heal himself. Nah, I have 8 more healing items, so I just gonna use an item. Like, medicinal herbs are really... You really get them quite often. Seed of Strength. I could pump up Narp even more, which would be awesome. I could give someone more HP, which wouldn't be bad as well, but I think I'll leave it for now. And if I get new monsters due to breeding, I might give them those. Because like I said, some of their stats will go on to the next generation of monsters, some won't. So if I give the Seed of Life to someone, then the next one will actually have a bit more HP, though not the exact amount, I think. Okay, let's go through here and see if I can go to the healing point, which sucks because now I just used an item. I think... Oh! Okay, yeah, great. Now I can go to either side. I can go down there. There wasn't a path over the water, but since this statue thing just fell over this totem, I can now actually go here. So I don't have to go all the way around. That's very nice of them. Very nice of the makers of this game to build in, because otherwise you would have just to go back around every time. And I obtained a medicinal herb. Like I said, not that hard to get your hands on it. It's not active anyway. Nope. No response. So I'm gonna go back. Enemies are taken by surprise, and this should be enough to level up both our Spooky and our Earl and give them more points. No, one more fight. Give them more skill points. I don't think... I'm not sure. It's not like every monster gets... Like, they always get points on the same level. Like level 5, level 8, and then I think level 11, stuff like that. But I don't think they get the same amount. Like, Draki now got 8. But I think he's one of those monsters who gets more skill points than others. Or they get the same amount on each level. Like I said, just... It's been a while. Not sure. We're gonna... No, we started here, so at least put 1 point here for the Poisonous Poke. Do we get the attack boost? Nah, we just put everything in Graveheart. Because pretty much every monster has some kind of boost, plus special skills. And later on, if you what's the word I'm looking for? If you breed 2 monsters, then you can actually choose which skills you want to give to the next monster. So those boost things are great, but since pretty much every monster has it in the beginning, it's nothing too fancy. But here we want the defense boost. The slime needs more HP, more defense. And I don't really, since he doesn't have, or she doesn't have too many MP, more and more spells would not be a great idea, because I want her mostly to heal. Thing is though, if you breed 2 monsters, if you breed them, and let's say I will breed Earl with someone and give the Slimer skill to the next one, where we have points in it, enough points that we have the heal ability. The next monster will still have points in that skill, in the Slimer ability, but half what we put in. So we would have to, wait, let me show that with let me tell you that with exact points. We need 5 points in Slimer to get heal. If we were to leave it at that and just give the next monster the Slimer ability, we would get either 2 or 3, I don't know if they round it up or down. Let's say 3 in Slimer. So we would have Frizz, because it needs 2, but we wouldn't have the heal on the next monster. We would have to have at least 10 points in Slimer, so that the next monster would have 5 points and already have a heal. Which is a pretty neat concept, I think, because if you just gave the same amount, like if I have 5 points in it and the next monster has 5 points in it, it's pretty easy to stack it up to the top without any big problem. But if you always lose half of your points, then you actually have to think, do I want to put more points into this right now so that I have more points later on? Or do I want to leave it at this and have to grind more to get the skills again? Get what I'm saying? I hope so. Anyway, I'm gonna save right now. And pretty much next episode we're gonna go back to the Albatross, I think, and see if we can already breed, which I don't think we can. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm the Renegade Cactus and I gotta run. Bye bye!